and we can see it on the replay as he took off. He looked about 3 times backwards to see if Alejo was making a round, and that kind of set himself in a bad rhythm just on the beginning of the wave until he reset it. But it just shows how important it is for you to start on a good note.
And let's get to work. 31 minutes, 19 seconds to go. We're going to start with surfer in red, Liam O'Brien. Another super stylish, technically advanced surfer. Just a pleasure to watch. Right when he gets to his feet, you know you're going to see good, clean power surfing. Lets the tail drift a little bit there, gets the layback. Just casual, nice and fast. Nothing wrong with that wave from Liam O'Brien. That was fun to watch.
That was. The only thing that kind of caught him like off guard, it looks like Alejo took off on that wave because Alejo has 0.5. Just too deep, and you can see Liam O'Brien taking off. As he was paddling, he looks back. Then once again, he looks back. And then he looks back a 3rd time. So that kind of sets him up on the beginning of the wave in a bad rhythm. Usually you take off, go straight up down the bottom, or generate speed down the line if the wave's running. And he couldn't really do that. He kind of had to be on a pause. But then once the wave slowed down, he reset it again and went to town and had some beautiful turns. That's why he got the 5-point ride. But realistically speaking, if he would have taken off with priority on that wave, he was probably going to be looking at a 6.5 or a 7. But this is a beautiful turn from him. Beautiful laybacks. Always so stylish. Engaging that rail, bringing both arms backwards. Very nice to watch. Very technical. And this is when he's on a good timing already. Like,
have to be on the best waves to win. He can do it by any which way but lose. Here we go. Levi Slawson representing Encinitas, California, putting a score on the board.
That's a beautiful pace wave. Nice set. Digs that inside rail a little bit on that 3rd turn. Cleans up here. Now the wave gets a good pace again. Starts to bowl out. Beautiful snap. One more. Looks like he's going to go for a closeout. That's money turn right there. Finish it off. Definitely on a higher note. Had glimpses of excellence on that wave. 1st turn, nice setup. This one, he really pushes that back foot. Uncontrollable control. That was very nice turn for him. Kind of lost the fins, but regrouped it very well. And then here on the inside, he gets up in vertical. Lots of spray up the top. And for me personally, the next turn he's going to do to finish it off is not this next one, but still when the closeout comes, you're going to see him push that back foot, get all of the 3 fins out the back. Still come out with control and very clean.
The fact that he didn't make that section was pretty surprising, but cool that Liam was able to capitalize. Here we go, Levi Slawson. Foam climb to get himself back on the open face, up and out, the wave kind of dying beneath his feet.
It's a beautiful place. One of the capitals of diving in Brazil.
Levi Slawson now, back at it. Looking to get rid of a 217. Goes for the tail high reverse, makes it, and then gets out of that wave with 12 minutes and 52 seconds left on this wave, and it's looking like a gem on takeoff. We'll see what it does down the line. Nice whip snap to start. Setup carve, building speed. He definitely is a surfer that uses every part of his body to generate speed down the line. A cool, unique style. He goes to the air, upside down, front side 360 air into the flats, gets the grab, perfectly executed on the finish.
And this is Alejo, beautiful way for him. He's going to start off with a powerful snap right there. Then right here, kind of the same thing as Pink Panther, like sets it up down the line. Doesn't get caught thinking he needs to do something right there. Beautiful floater, gaining speed. Nice snap, very quick, aggressive, and finish it off with a banger. Tail high reverse. On the bowl, very tight on the pocket.
Yes, I mean, he's inverted.
Lands it perfectly.
That is so hard to do when your tail hits first like that. He whips it around. Look at the composure. So clean on the ride out.
Identifying that they have to be in the best wave no matter how much time it takes. And Levi up and riding right now.
So Levi, deep bottom turn. Huge snap to start this wave. Comes around the section again. Hammers it. Setup turn there. Gets the finishing section. Blows the tail. Rides out clean. High performance. Radical surfing.
Look how much he commits on this first turn right here.
How good is Levi's bottom turn?
Yeah, like it sets you up for success right there. Just the angle that he was able to get, and right here, cutting it short, just kicking that tail as hard as you could. The first bottom turn, beautiful. Look how much release he's gonna get. He's gonna have that board slide, and then the fins engage once again. Straight into another bottom turn. Gets up in vertical. Maybe a touch late on that one, but that's okay because the commitment was there on the first turn. And then right here, cuts that bottom turn short to get up in vertical early enough. Pretty much disengaged half of his board out the back. And came out pretty clean.
But you can't discount anybody with 8 minutes left. I mean, there will be a lot more surfing happening. Here we go, Alejo now fighting for a backup score. He's got a 0.5 to get rid of. He's already done that. So whippy tail slide there, gets around the section. Love that high speed Lamborghini-like surfing. Oh, I'm sorry. Lamborghini is reserved for Liam O'Brien. Let's say Ferrari-like surfing. 5.5 to go, and straight out of the break, we're gonna go to red, Liam O'Brien. Smaller wave, but a nice little runner. Hugging the rocks, spinning off down the line. Has to kind of do some work to set things up. He is hoping for a big finish. Ooh, I like that little layback snap. Has to opt for the late hit on the inside section.
What I was going to mention, like this scale has been set pretty nicely and very spread out nicely on this heat. And if you compare, he needed a 6.48. He has to be something in between Alejo's best wave and Levi's backup. And it just didn't have the criticalness or the progressiveness on it. He surfed as good as you could, had some, you know, excellent turns there, but for the sections that were provided to him and not something of substance. Like Alejo had that big first turn, finish it off with a beautiful rotation, and Levi had that first opening and finish it off with that blowtail. And here, feels like he's just trying to catch up and trying to identify that nice bowl that it's steeper, but it's never really given him the opportunity. Did as much as he could, milked every ounce out of that wave, but give Alejo a little bit more time to decide if he wants to pull the trigger or not. And that's what's happening right now. It's like, hey, like identified this is not a good wave to get a 6.17. I'm going to let him go. Would have him been deeper.
He's going to have to make a decision here, and he's going to let Liam O'Brien go. Liam O'Brien looking for a 6.15. That's not going to be it. More waves coming through with a minute to go.
And Liam's going to have to pull the trigger on this little wave here.
Could be a grower. You never know. It's not. Sorry. 20 seconds left. Big ups. You should go surf there. You want to get waves. It'll be one of those rare days that normal humans can actually get waves out there. So with 3 seconds to the next one, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back.